My brothers and sisters in Christ, and my final two reflections of last week reflected upon, on Friday, the authentic development of doctrine, how we properly discern the truth versus its false substitutes or its perversions. And then on Saturday, the disposition of heart by which it's done, the humility needed to receive the truth from God as opposed to dictate it. Well, today, in that same line of thinking, can say a little bit about the next step. What do we do with the truth? And that is, in the gospel, we hear that the light is not to be hidden under a bushel basket, but put up on a stand. And so, if we authentically in humility of heart discern the truth, then next we must reflect that. Refract it, must let it shine forth. Each of us becomes, and I'll use technological terms of today, God himself. We don't add anything to God, but think of God and his truth, his word. Think of it as if it were like a Wi-Fi signal. And we become repeaters to extend the web, to amplify the strength of the signal to everyone. For everyone who discerns the truth and then lives it and lets it shine forth brightly, we become a repeater of sorts. And so everyone under the web of that, the truth becomes strongly communicated and clear to them. This is, in a way, using a very crude image of modern technology, the way we are to exercise our prophetic voice, both literally in our voice and just in our witness, our manner of life. And that is that we are called in humility to receive God who communicates himself to us. And as we are more and more transformed in that relationship, in that conversation with God, then we become another Christ in the world. And we reflect that truth, that invitation to others who have not yet begun the work of that humility of heart, of discerning, of being changed. We become the next opportunity, a next in the litany of voices of God being spoken in his love and invitation to others, that all might be drawn forth into his kingdom. And so, as important as it is that we discern the truth, in turn, it's equally important that we respond to what we hear, what is shown to us, and share it with others. We cannot keep the light hidden under a basket. We cannot be the so-called anonymous Christian that inwardly comes to know the truth, but outwardly doesn't show any indication of it. Instead, as disciples, we are called to go forth and to repeat that signal. That when anyone looks upon us, to hear us, to speak, to witness our very manner of life, to witness our joy, to witness the way in which we carry our cross, the way in which we give thanks and reflect all glory back to God, that our life becomes that of Jesus itself, revealed to others. That is our vocation as Christian disciples. May God bless you all.